Hello, I'm John Proxy, and this is the Stanley Parable demonstration. Now, I suppose this is technically an adventure, but for some reason that didn't seem suitable. Yeah, so I was going around Steam, as I do, looking at the new games and the demos and such, and well, I stumbled upon this. And actually, I passed it a few times because it didn't look terribly interesting until I decided to look at the videos. And I recommend, if you don't know anything about this, go to Steam and just watch the videos, because they don't tell you anything about the game at all. They're kind of meta and funny and incredibly enigmatic. And I thought, well, okay, this is interesting. And so I decided to look at the reviews on Steam, and they basically say all these things about it being kind of mind-blowing and enigmatic and such. And that the demo doesn't tell you anything either. It's sort of interesting, I think. So I decided to get the demo and play that first and record that first. So I'm going to continue onwards now, as the demonstration is apparently this way. Now, the first time I went in, the anaglyphic red-blue 3D was on. And of course, not knowing much, and the videos being all kind of weird and enigmatic, I wasn't sure if that was a part of the game or not. I was like, wow, yeah, what's this trying to tell me? And then after I went around a couple of corners and went, no, this is definitely wrong. And I had to look online, and apparently, because this runs on the, it's basically a Half-Life 2 engine, and I've just updated to Windows 8.1, and apparently that combination basically means that it forces your 3D, anaglyphic 3D to be on, and I had to update my NVIDIA drivers. It was quite annoying. Anyway, let's just thought I'd explain that a bit quickly before I go on.
Welcome to the Stanley Parable demonstration. Your number is 28. When your number is displayed, please enter the demonstration room. Thank you, and have a pleasant demonstration.
So yes, this is clearly different from the actual game. Well, I assume so, because I've not played the actual game. Don't know what any of that says. I don't appear to have a jump button or a gun or anything. I don't expect these games to all have guns, obviously, but... Ooh. So there's the waiting room. I've got to wait for number 28. It might take some time. Yes, one of the videos, because there's 3, and one of the videos is of a quote-unquote let's player playing it and kind of going insane, and then there's sort of the wondrous narrator trying to explain that he's gone through his journey, and well, you kind of have to watch it for yourself, really. I really can't describe it. Do I wait? It doesn't seem like it'll take that long. It's going quite fast. I'll take a sip of my mildly warm tea. There's one more to go, and then I can go through. So yeah, I really don't know what this is all about. Oh, I'm number 28. These famous demos. That's I don't recognise that. Why? Well, that's Metal Gear Solid, though. What is that? I should know that. That'd be Half-Life. And I don't know what that is either. Fair enough. Some monitors.
Oh, hello, hello, hello. Welcome to the Stanley Parable live demonstration. It will be my pleasure to guide you through this sneak peek at what to expect in the Stanley Parable. A tease, just enough to leave you hungry for more. How exciting. Can't you just feel that nervous tension? The looming uncertainty? Why don't we drink in the anticipation for a moment, just for 20 minutes or so? Please, for just 20 minutes, don't move or act in any way. Simply remain motionless and let the thrill of demoing the Stanley Parable wash over you. Oh, I get it. You're too anxious. You can barely hold still. Well, tell you what. I think we should walk off that nervous energy before getting the demo underway. Here, why don't I take you on a little tour of the facility and show you how we make a demonstration for a game like the Stanley Parable.
Yes, it's a bit meta.
This is where I and the other proctors have been working meticulously to construct a demo that explains clearly and concisely exactly what the Stanley Parable is, how it plays, and why you should spend real-world money on the main game. Video game demonstrations are tricky, and without the proper technology, you run the risk of the player having no idea what to expect in the full version.
Yeah, I haven't bought the full version yet. Even though I kind of know the demo is going to be a bit different from the actual thing. It's been implied that it's different, somewhat. I just
here is one such technology. These buttons are meant to convey the meaning of choice and the impact of the decisions you make. After all, choices carry tremendous meaning and consequence. Didn't you know that? Go ahead. Why don't you try picking one of these buttons to press, and we'll see what your choice says about you.
Yeah, so it's there's a little bit of critique on the idea of choices in games.
Did you know that 94% of all people who select that particular button are sexual predators? You see, our choices really do illuminate the very intangible nature of our minds and souls.
I'm curious as to what happens if I press a different button.
Okay, what else can I show you then? This place is the buffalo of game design. Nothing is wasted.
Let's go around the left, I guess. See the wall technology.
I think you'll find this exciting. We've actually developed a wall that you can walk through. Go ahead, give it a shot.
It's not going to let me walk through it, is it? I'm just going to bump and he's going to call me an idiot.
Oh, guess it's still in development. Right, okay, moving along.
Wow, I got half of that right.
How's the anticipation? Still feeling it?
Oh, I don't want to do the final choice yet. Let's go into the emotion booths. They did tell me about the emotion booths in the
convey story. These booths convert text from a story into raw emotion. Go ahead, step into one of them and feel the sheer power of narrative exposition.
Well, I don't want to go into despair, do I? Let's go into discovery.
It was though, and within the shame he carried that ocean breeze did drift. The fierceness of the tides, the inevitable collapse of their kingdoms, washed ashore.
Well, I must have cut that bit out. I feel bad now, I shouldn't have left. I'm trying to see what happened. Let's go into despair.
Where did these cliffs go? These crags that we stood upon, they shielded us from our own ignorance, spoke coddling words and wrapped our vulnerabilities in a woolen cloth that so many times I tried to set aflame. If I knew these comforts now, would their fibers be any more sensitive to the heat of my touch? Perhaps it was the cold I desired most of all. That empress to whom my flesh was always invisible. A hammock for the bones, waiting to be touched and to be known.
Don't know what he's talking about. Okay. Well, that was discovery and despair. I wonder if we are allowed to go into other ones. No, it's just a demonstration, isn't it?
Now, we have to save at least a few emotions for the full game.
Of course. Yeah, there's one of the videos jokes about
you went in both
the emotions.
Oh, how vulnerable of you. If at any point during the demo you need to cry, just let me know and we can take a minute.
Okay. I'll bear that in mind. What's down here? I can't go in there. There's the isolation chamber, though. Let's go into compliments.
One of the most important parts of administering any demonstration is pumping up your ego and appealing to insecurities about your sense of self-worth. That's why we use this room to develop cheap compliments to shower on the player during the demo. Go ahead and press that button to see some of the superficial flattery we've been cooking up. My heavens! I've never met someone who can consume as much uranium in a single sitting as you can. Just look at you go.
Wow. I feel better already.
Of all the people I know who are playing this exact demo at this exact moment and standing in this exact room, your performance is easily in the top 5,000. Top 4,700 even. I won't go as far as 4,600. Let's see. Oh, this is embarrassing. I really can't think of anything else to say. No. You've really exhausted my list of compliments. Goodness, that was fast. Either you or this department has a lot of room for improvement. Okay then, what's next?
Nah. Is that where the compliments come from? The compliment van. So yes, it's less of a game, I'm going to be honest, and more of a sort of interactive, humorous thing.
This device tells you whether or not you're inside a video game demonstration. Somewhere around here there's also a device that tells you whether or not you're inside a device that tells you whether or not you're inside a video game demonstration.
Nothing in this room will kill you. No danger. Oh, that's nice.
Are you that eager for the demo to start? Don't worry, we're almost there.
Oh, yeah, the demo hasn't started yet. All sorts of things might happen when it actually starts. I imagine it might be more of the same. Still, it's very amusing. So, I've got an exit there, and
now this room is perhaps the most important you'll encounter in the demo. This is where we determine whether or not the demo has been effective. No! What are you doing? You can't make that decision yet. You haven't played the demo. We've put so much work into this demonstration. Wouldn't it be a shame if you rushed right into making a purchasing decision without savoring it first? Let this one simmer. You'll have plenty of time to decide later.
Okay. Can't run or anything. So yeah,
there you have it. Everything you need to know about how video game demos are made.
I've got about 100 odd Steam games I've barely played, and I've been meaning to record more for my channel, Joel West, which I think I neglected to mention in the beginning. But I suspect no one's ever going to download my videos and put it on a different channel, so you probably know what channel this is, unless you kind of clicked on a random video, I guess. But yes, this intrigued me, so I decided to do this straight away. Oh yes. Have I been here before?
However, it's still important that we address safety concerns. Please closely observe the following possible negative side effects of playing the Stanley Parable. If you agree to be held 100% responsible for any and all injury or long-term damage, mental, physical or otherwise, that may occur while playing the demo, please do not press the large red glowing disagree button at this time. Nothing? No objections? You're quite sure
there isn't one of those buttons. I can't see one.
All right then. In the event that you do experience one or all of the previously listed symptoms, let's establish a signal for you to convey to me that you wish the demonstration to be terminated. Please
step
into the dance perimeter.
Alright, I'll talk before I do that. I wish I had more time to read the things, because the only one I read was the bottom right one, which was you may vomit, you may eat your own vomit, stop eating your own vomit, bro. Which is quite funny. And then something like life choices, but then it walked off. Let's go into the dance perimeter.
Please perform a dance.
The dance button doesn't work.
Your dance has been recorded. In the event that you feel confused or disoriented by anything you see inside the demo, perform that dance and I will terminate the demo immediately. Right. All preparations have been made. It is time at last. Are you prepared for the Stanley Parable?
It's an invisible wall. I wanted to escape the confines. I can't see what's outside there. Alright, let's go and start the Stanley Parable demonstration. Why do I have a weird feeling this is about to end? Oh, I see.
Oh, wait, what are we doing here?
Welcome to the Stanley Parable demonstration. Your number is 29. When your number is displayed, please enter the demonstration room. Thank you, and have a pleasant demonstration.
It's just going to repeat again, because I was doing the Stanley Parable demonstration. Oh, but now there's...
Okay, I'm lost. Let's just get back to the green room and start the demo again. I must have done something wrong the first time.
I'm not going to wait for my number this time. What am I? Now, do I know that game? W-Hack. This seems like a relatively... it can't be that modern, but it's... I don't know, graphics aren't bad. Alright, whatever.
Okay, here we go. The Stanley Parable demo, take 2. Finding the demo, learning exactly what the Stanley Parable is. Here it comes.
Alright. It's a different room than last time.
Oh, wait. What's this?
Stanley Parable.
8. 8.
Wait. This is all wrong. This isn't the Stanley Parable. This is a game where you press a button and it says 8. Not only is the Stanley Parable not a game about continuously pressing the number 8, I can guarantee that this button does not appear anywhere in the main game. Why is it here instead of the demo for the Stanley Parable? Where did the demo go? There was an actual demo here before. Something has gone wrong. It's all gone horribly wrong. We need to get you out of here before you start forming impressions of the Stanley Parable based on whatever the hell this 8 game is. We need to get out. We need to start over. You mustn't stay here another minute. Out, out. Go.
Alright, I'll stop pressing one more time.
8.
Imagine if this had been the demo. What would you have been thinking? You'd have left with no idea what the Stanley Parable is about. None whatsoever.
Which is interesting because they closed the door. Alright, let's see if he said us anything else. So I guess I gotta leave. Do I get to rate the demo? What number's up? 37.
Welcome to the Stanley Parable
yes,
demonstration. Your number is 30. When your number is displayed, please enter the demonstration room. Thank you.
You got all the way to 37.
Demonstration.
So yes, I'm sufficiently amused to actually buy the game, I think. Ooh, there's the exit.
Okay, now let's take a minute to get something straight here. When you sit down to play this demo, you are assuming an amount of responsibility for its outcome. Now, I can't say for certain whether you caused us to encounter the 8 game rather than the Stanley Parable, but I think it's a pretty safe assumption that you had something to do with it. At this time, please take a minute to think about all of the mistakes you've made in playing this demonstration, as well as your lack of respect for demo taking in general.
I'm gonna drink some beer.
Wonderful. I could really feel the introspection on my end. Now that we're all on the same page again, I feel ready to attempt the demonstration once more. In this third attempt, we shall truly come to understand the meaning of the Stanley Parable. Let the demonstration begin.
Ooh. I can't see anything.
What? No, it can't be over yet. You didn't see anything. Everything that was supposed to demonstrate why the Stanley Parable is a quality experience worth your time and money. It was here somewhere, I'm sure of it. Oh, no. We have to get out of here. We have to find something for you to do, anything. The demo cannot end like this. Now, hurry, this way.
Oh, the storage. I was having a look around.
Okay, yes. This is new. This is different. Surely there must be a game somewhere in here. Okay. Oh, how about this cup? Yes, go pick up the cup.
The Stanley demo. Oh.
All right, now put it, in the bin.
It's very Half-Life 2-esque.
You did it! You won! You know what you get for winning? An achievement. Wow, the Stanley Parable just keeps getting better and better. In fact, let me take a little survey of your experience. Based on what you've played so far, would you purchase the Stanley Parable?
Well...
You responded...
What a clear and straightforward demonstration of the merits of the Stanley Parable. I am convinced of the quality of the full game.
Incredible. You really
I didn't press any buttons.
You understand. Oh, I was so worried. I just wanted you to know what I see in the Stanley Parable. What I think makes it, well, special. It's so very difficult to put into words. Oh, we're all beyond that now, aren't we? Come along. Let's get to the end and the final choice.
Right, let's go. Yeah, I didn't press any buttons then. I was
ending,
gonna
where
press...
are you? Where are you? Is this it? Yes.
Yay!
The end. Now, this is where we want the demo to be over. And I think it's time for you to log your final decision as to whether or not the Stanley Parable is any good. And it all comes to this. Please consider very carefully before answering. Much is at stake.
But that's not shiny. I'm going to say yes. I am curious to see if it makes any difference.
Is it working? Are you sure? You sure you pressed the button? What?
I'm definitely pressing the button.
We finished the demo. Did it start again? Hello? Is anyone there? They already finished. They said they liked it. I need someone to stop the demo. Hello? We need to go back. We need to get out of here.
Right, I'm probably going to make the video. I don't know how long this is going to be, so I'm not going to cut this up or anything.
Oh no, what's going on? Where is everyone? Okay, over to the left, down this way.
It was the isolation chamber. Yes. Oh, Chekhov's gun showed me it, and had to be in here somewhere.
Oh, nice and quiet. Finally. Well, I suppose we can both agree that I failed, haven't I? My job was to be a teacher, and I so badly wanted to teach you exactly what the Stanley Parable is supposed to be, but somehow I couldn't. Well, at any rate, I don't know if I care for the Stanley Parable anymore. Do you think any of this is actually in the main game? Honestly,
I have no idea.
What would that even look like? No, I think I've had enough of it. No more doors, no more demonstrations, no more endings. That's the other problem with this game. There's too many bloody endings. I'm sick of them. How can one game end so many times? It doesn't make sense. Oh, but back at the beginning of the demonstration, now, that was lovely. No concerns about where it was all going. No confusion. Just a blank slate. Yes, that's what I want. A game of beginnings. Hey, do you remember, just a few minutes ago, when we met for the first time, and I showed you the technology used to make the demo, because I thought there actually was a demo. Oh, we were so naive back then. How little we knew of the world. And then when we ended up back in the waiting room, even though you'd already done that before, yes, it's all so fresh in my memory. They were such wonderful moments. Oh, and then when we played the game with the cup and you won, and then we kept wandering and we ended up in a stairwell somewhere and we just kept climbing.
I'm controlling this, by the way.
Flight after flight after flight. I thought they would never end. And then we were on some kind of catwalk. I didn't have any idea what was down there. Did you? And we just kept going and we found that elevator and it said escape on it. And we talked about it for a while. About how we couldn't possibly know whether this was really an escape, but that it seemed worth a try, and at the very least it would be an adventure. So we got inside and we rode the elevator.
It is an adventure.
We had some sense that the end was coming, but we couldn't possibly know when. And then after so long, it finally stopped, and we stepped out into the lush outdoors, the trees, the wildlife, the sun rising on a new and glorious path.
Well, you're not showing me this, are you?
We were free. There was nothing to think, nothing to know.
This didn't happen.
being right there in that moment. Wasn't it so beautiful? Wasn't that moment so singularly, piercingly beautiful?
Yes, it was lovely. This isn't freedom. Oh, I think this might be what the Stanley Parable is actually like. Because I think he's an office worker of some sort. I think. It is incredibly hard to tell. Anyway, I think this might be the actual end. Well, I'm going to have to wait, aren't I? Just in case. Oh, there we go. There's the end of the demo. I've been John Proxy, having, well, an adventure in the Stanley Parable demonstration on Channel John OS, and, well, I guess I'll buy this game and see you in the actual game. Until then...